The Obama administration is letting the genie out of the bottle, and there will be no putting it back. The genie is Monsanto Corporation's Roundup Ready alfalfa gene. Monsanto tells us this gene will allow farmers to grow more crops. And hey, that ain't hay. But those of us who are curious about what's eating what, pause to ask, can organic meat and dairy foods survive Roundup Ready alfalfa?
Welcome to the award-winning Food Chain Show with your host, Michael Olson. Now, get ready for an hour of What's Eating What radio.
Well, hello out there. You are tuned into the 715th edition of the Food Chain right here on News Talk Radio. Or hey, perhaps you're among our friends way down there in La Plata who are tuned in as we stream along on the Food Chain page at metrofarm.com. Well, whoever you are and wherever you are, welcome aboard. I am Michael Olson, your host for this hour of What's Eating What Radio, with engineer Nikki James on the boards. Hello, Nikki.
Hello.
Folks, the Obama administration is letting the genie out of the bottle with its approval of Monsanto's genetically engineered alfalfa. America's fourth biggest crop and a foundation of our land-based food chain, alfalfa is a legume that pollinates by the wind. And ladies and gentlemen, the wind blows Monsanto's gene everywhere. Soon, the nation's entire crop of alfalfa will likely carry Monsanto's gene. If this sounds too big to be true, look up and see how Monsanto's Roundup Ready gene has inserted itself into almost every living canola plant in the nation of Canada. So, for all intents and purposes, it's done. There will be no putting Monsanto's genie back into the bottle. Monsanto says its genetically engineered alfalfa will allow farmers to grow more crops, and no matter how you look at it, that ain't hay. But that being said, those of us who are interested in what's eating what would like to know, is it safe to eat genetically engineered life forms? What will happen to the nation's alfalfa after it has been subsumed by Monsanto's gene? And can organic meat and dairy survive Monsanto's genetically engineered alfalfa? Well, here today to help us find an answer, we have one of my favorites, Mark Castle of the Cornucopia Institute. Hey, Michael Olson here with an invitation to join me every week here on the Food Chain. We'd love to have you join us. We travel up and down the food chain and we ask what's eating what, and we'd love to have you aboard. You can join us on the phone or on the internet. We're at metrofarm.com/food chain. You can find us right there. Come join us every week. Learn what's eating what. Thank you very much.